हिमाली क्षेत्रमा विद्यमान गरिबी र यसबाट स्थानीयले भोग्नु परेको जोखिमका विषयलाई सम्बोधन गर्न नेपालमा 4 दिने अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय सम्मेलन सुरु भएको छ। मंसिर 16 गते राष्ट्रपति डाक्टर बारण यादवले यो सम्मेलनको उद्घाटन गर्नुभयो।
I am happy to see that a large number of international and national experts, as I have come to know, and the scientists, researchers and senior government officers and representatives from different mountain regions of the world and the international and regional development agencies are attending this conference. Your thoughts and ideas will contribute to find ways and means to address the challenges being faced by the mountain region of the world, particularly developing countries. You are aware that the climate reported to be changing makes mountain communities hard in their livelihood. This may affect to achieve the Millennium Development Goals stipulated for Nepal and the other mountain countries. So the conference will focus on this issue and share some of our success stories.
हिमाली भेगमा देशको औसत भन्दा 5% बढी गरिबी छ। हिन्दू कुश हिमालय क्षेत्रका देशहरूमा हिमाली भेगमा पूर्वाधारहरू निर्माण भएका छैनन्। यहाँका बासिन्दाहरू गरिबीमा छन्, त्यसकै कारण जोखिममा छन्। यिनै विषयमा छलफल गर्न 19 देशका 200 जना प्रतिनिधि यहाँ भेला भएका छन्।
The vision we have today is that men, women, and children of the Hindu Kush Himalaya enjoy improved well-being in a healthy mountain environment, or simply stated, as it says on our motto, for mountains and people. These days, the conference is very much focused on the people, addressing poverty and vulnerability in the Hindu Kush Himalaya.
Hopefully, deliberations during the conference will lead to the identification of appropriate tools and policy options for addressing poverty and vulnerability issues, thereby enhancing sustainable development of mountain regions in Nepal and elsewhere in the Hindu Kush region. Further, the conference, we believe, will also contribute to the national efforts in the preparation of the national submission to the United Nations for defining the post-2015 development agenda, where we expect mountain issues to feature as one of the central concerns of development agenda.
Why, you would ask, are we supporting this kind of event? It's not because David asked us, but there's more motivation behind, because we all, as development partners, do have a mandate. And in relation to the objectives of this conference, we have a mandate to act, and to act now. Addressing poverty and vulnerability means, at the end, adaptation at various levels, but also we do have to follow this adaptation strategy in our organizations. In order to enhance the adaptation strategies of the communities in the mountains, we have to reconsider. That means adapt also our support strategies. We have to reduce the risk of life of the communities in the mountains.
But if the poor, the powerless, and the marginalized communities and women are to be valued as equal partners for building the resilience of the Himalayan region, and therefore of the world, then we need to have the courage to campaign for a new political process of participatory democracy that will promote multi-actor partnership, that will enable wider ownership of decisions, of processes, and of projects.
People in the hills and mountains are poorer by about 5% than the whole country average in the Hindu Kush Himalayan region. Determinants of poverty are different in mountains. We have lower access to basic amenities, poor physical access, higher dependency rates, and so many other factors. Drivers of change, including climate change, are impacting more on mountains. Out-migration, leaving women, children, and old, and giving more burdens to the women in the mountains. And there is a paradox that we have 4 of the global biodiversity hotspots, so much of water in the mountains and other natural resources, yet the people living in this Hindu Kush Himalayan region are very, very poor.
We wanted to make this event a conference that sets the tone for the consultation process for developing the post-2015 development agenda and sustainable development goals formulation process for mountain regions and in particular the Hindu Kush Himalayan countries.
हिन्दू कुश हिमालय क्षेत्र स्रोत साधनले सम्पन्न छ, तर यहाँको विकासका लागि धेरै काम गर्न बाँकी छ। सम्मेलनमा यस्ता विषयमा छलफल हुनेछ। उच्च स्तरीय नीति निर्माताहरूको समेत सहभागिता रहनेछ। यस्ता छलफलले गरिबी र जोखिम कम गर्न ठोस उपाय निकाल्नेछ।